which is Little Old New York.
Yeah, which is a Marion Davies picture. I had never seen any of her actual movies.
Yeah, me either.
Knew of her as a person, but I'd never seen any of her. I feel like she's most famous for being William Randolph Hearst's mistress, which is kind of unfair to her work as an actor.
Because I thought she was good in this.
Yeah,
she was. This was a fun movie. I actually felt like this was.
It's a little long. And a little stuffy at times, I thought.
It meanders a bit.
Yeah.
But I think it like meanders in the way that like a novel does. You know?
True.
I mean, it is based on a novel. Yeah, and it's also starring Harrison Ford, by the way.
The original Harrison Ford from the 20s.
Yeah, a different Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
In the love interest basically role. The setup of this one is that
it's in like early 1800s New York City.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of stuff with this guy dies and leaves behind this fortune inheritance.
But it's to a specific
yeah.
nephew of his.
Right. Who lives in Ireland but dies on the boat over. So his sister has to pretend to be the nephew by getting a haircut that is still pretty feminine for the 1920s, I feel like. Her disguise is not that effective.
Yeah.
But everyone, she shows up and it's like, this is the nephew. And all the men there are like, yes, this very attractive young man just walked in.
We have definitely seen this bit before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this movie reminded me of I Don't Want to Be a Man to a degree.
I Don't Want to Be a Man mixed with Daddy Long Legs.
Yeah. With maybe a little Mulan thrown in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not everything about this movie works, but no. I thought that they get some good jokes out of it. I think there's some good like emotionality in it because like there's all of this like stakes with the money, you know. There's a point where the stepson of the guy who died is Harrison Ford. He's the love interest in the movie eventually, you know. In the last 2 minutes, he is.
I mean, he is kind of throughout the whole thing. It's just he's sort of very confused about it for a while.
Right, yes. Because he's like, you're a little boy.
Yeah.
You're a little boy who is my cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just my cousin? Great. And then the director walks in and goes, step cousin.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Pretty much.
Like, there's a point where Harrison Ford's character is really in need of money, and he like takes this like risky bet on a boxing match.
Yeah.
And because like so much is on the line for the characters that you've known for the last half an hour, like hour and a half, it adds a lot of tension into the boxing match, I thought.
A boxing match where one of the boxers is the Terror of Hoboken, which is a great boxer name.
Yes, this is very, very New York, this movie.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's at least partially shot on location, right? It was shot in a studio in Harlem, which then burned down during the production of it. But like, there's a scene on the Hudson, which I'm fairly certain
that looked like the Palisades that was in the background behind them.
Exactly.
So yeah,
probably. I was like, yeah, it looks like the Hudson where it's supposed to be.
I mean, most of it was shot, I think, in New York before they like picked up shooting again after the fire in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you know, he's confused. He's like in the guy who dies' will. He is to be like the caretaker of this young boy, quote unquote. He has weird feelings. He's with a kind of like stuffy woman who just disappears once at some point in the picture.
A stuffy woman who likes to name drop the people she's met in England, in London, and Paris.
There's a ridiculous bit which I think we both like looked at each other when this happened in the movie, where you know this girl is from Ireland, and when her whole bit is figured out, and she's impersonating someone, and she also like did a false fire alarm. Ooh,
yeah.
So she's like in court, and they're like, we have to punish you. We have to send you back to London, but you're Irish. And I was like,
They're Americans. They don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else about Little Old New York?
I was probably maybe a little bit less patient with this movie just because we've been watching movies all day. And so I was sort of like, all right, let's keep it going.
It does drag, but I don't know. I thought there was a lot of charming stuff about it.
For sure, yeah. There's a lot of like funny intertidal dialogue, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think Marion Davies is very good in it.
Yeah. She and I guess it's apparently a thing that Marion Davies is in drag in a lot of her movies.
Yeah.
Dresses up as a boy or man.
Yeah.
There was a biographer of her speaking before the movie, and she was like, some people said William Randolph Hearst asked her to do this over and over again. I don't see any evidence for that.
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
I mean, the biographer probably. I feel like she did research. I mean, she wrote a book about Marion Davies. I trust her opinion.
By the way, I after we watched Toll of the Sea last week, I was just like searching some stuff on Anna May Wong, and there is a YouTube channel that is dedicated to Anna May Wong, and the person on the YouTube channel was talking about the character in Babylon that is like sort of inspired by Anna May Wong or like based on her, and the title of the video is basically like, was Anna May Wong gay?
Yeah.
And then so this person's like, Anna May Wong has like lots of record of, you know, being together with men, and there were rumors that she was with women or gay or bi, but there's no evidence. So I don't think she is. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I mean, one thing that I think is kind of interesting about the character in Babylon is I feel like that character is mostly based on Anna May Wong, but is also kind of combined with Marlene Dietrich. Because her whole, like, the whole songs that she does in the beginning is, like, I don't know if that specific song is something Marlene Dietrich performed, but, like, her costume is very similar to the tuxedo that she wears in the movie Morocco. There's, like, a lot of Marlene Dietrich in that character also.
I don't know who that is.
Oh. It was someone who was rumored to have gotten together with Anna May Wong, so...
Oh, okay. What's she in? We haven't seen anything with her, have we?
Not yet. I think she might be in some German films at this point in the 20s, but I'm not sure. But we'll get to it, I think.
I'm just saying.
It's the 20s, so it's hard to say because everyone
hard
was...
to say.
You know.
They were buried...
Because society was worse back then.
They were buried together in a coffin because they were best friends.
Yeah. A lot of that in the 20s.